Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Denny and today we are going to be doing the Project Pan. So I originally wanted to incorporate my empties with the Project Pan because it's all about eliminating and using everything that I have. Originally I wanted to do this because I realized that I have a bunch of products that I loved at one point, and then throughout time I kind of forgot them or I just stopped using them, but they were almost getting to the end of their lifespan. So the first item that I'm going to talk about is this eyeshadow. It's a Sephora eyeshadow and this is in the color Peach Beige number 13. Now this guy was one of my favorites at one point. You see that I did hit pan on that and I really did love this eyeshadow. I still do gravitate to colors like this, so I want to start using this up, and my idea is to widen this pan throughout the next few months and actually just use it all up so that I can get rid of this product. So it's a nice peach shade for the brow bone and I did use it all over the eye at one point. It was like my favorite. Just pop into the whole eyelid and just walk out because I like really simple makeup. Sometimes I just like popping things on and just going. The next item that I was trying to hit pan on is this eyeshadow. It's another eyeshadow actually. This is the Elizabeth Mott Champagne Pop Goes the Weasel eyeshadow. Now it does look really messy in here. I'll bring it closer. And what happened was that this actually fell and shattered, so I put it back together and then I used it for a long while, but now I want to just like completely just use it up and bring it at least to pan by December as well. If I don't know that I can use it completely up, but I would like to actually use a lot of it, and I'm gonna swatch that here so that you can see. You see that it's just a champagne color. Another item that I found that I was loving at one point and then I don't know what happened is my Maybelline Better Skin foundation. Now I use the color 30 Warm Nude, and I think what happened was that this is my winter shade and I started to use a different one during the summer, so I kind of forgot it. But as you can see, and I've marked it with some tape, I've used a lot of this product and you can really tell that I did love it. But I want to see if I can finish this up by December because I am actually a lot lighter at this point and I can start using this again, and I just want to just finish it so that I can start on some new foundations that I have. So right now I have it marked off right here, but we'll see where we're at next month. Another item that I had is another foundation, and this is, I believe it's pronounced Yabby Cosmetics, and this is a foundation in the color Buff. And I did use a lot of it, as you can see, but I think I was using it as concealer, not as foundation, and I want to use this guy up by December as well. Another concealer that I want to start using up is my Age Rewind. Now I really do like this product a lot and I do use it, especially when I'm more fair in the winter. This is actually a newer bottle. I must have purchased it really early on in the season, and then in the summer I could not use it because it was too light. So I do want to pull it out and start using more of it, and I did put my tape right there so that I know where I'm leaving off, and we'll see next month where I am with this. So another product that I want to see if I can hit pan on is a blush. I noticed that a lot of times I switch around with my blushes and I use so many different ones, but I kind of always gravitate to my Dirty Little Secrets Kitten Pink blush, which is this guy right here, and I want to see if I can make some sort of a divot by next month by using it every single time. And I just want to make a dent on some type of blush. I feel like blushes last forever, so I do want to make a dent on this, and I am trying to use it aggressively, so this is definitely gonna be a project in the making. I don't know if I'll hit pan at any point. Another item that I figured I would put in my project pan was this e.l.f. creamy liner. Now this eyeliner, I had a few different eyeliners from this same collection inside of my drawer, but when I went in to use them, I noticed that they sort of dried out and they shriveled, they got smaller, so they went bad actually. And this one was the only one that was intact, and I know that with gel liner a little goes a long way, but as you can see in here, I did use it quite a bit, and I just want to see if I can make a bigger dent in this and just start using a little bit more of the gel liner. Now I do have a couple of fragrances that I've used almost up actually. I have the Michael Kors Very Hollywood perfume, which it's a pink perfume, but I don't know if you can see, there's only but a little bit right there. And I want to see if I can finish this up by next month, which I've been using it, I've pretty much been using it up, but at the same time it feels like it's still, that little bit just keeps on going forever. So I want to see if I can finish this by next month. And then the other fragrance that I have is this Justin Bieber Someday fragrance, which as you can see I only have but a little bit as well. Actually I have more of this than I do of the Very Hollywood, and I want to use this up by next month. So between these two, hopefully in like less than 2 weeks, I should be done with both of these guys, and then they can just be in my empties. So also I wanted to see if I can use up some of my Naked palette. I used this one quite a bit, and as you will see here, I did hit pan on this color right here, which is Virgin, and I did use up a lot of these other colors. There's a few that have like little divots in them, but I want to see if I can actually start using more of this and actually hit pan on at least, it looks like Sin, which is the second one I use a lot. Naked I use quite a bit, and Half Baked, it looks like I use that one quite a bit too. So I want to see if I can hit pan on any of the other ones and how long it takes me to actually hit pan on these eyeshadows if I start using them more often. So this is definitely in that project of let's see if we can use this guy. Now along with this project pan, those were all the items that I have that I want to start working on eliminating and using up in my collection. It wasn't many because I have a lot of stuff and I keep accumulating more things. So as I start getting more things into my collection, I'm not just hoarding everything. I do give away a lot of products. I do share things that don't work out for me. I do give them to family members, and I do sort of clean my drawers out. I actually have a bag right now that I'm working on a few products that didn't work really well for me, but I can give to someone else. I can find them a home, and I do believe that if you're not using it, you should give it away. If you don't like a product that you just bought, don't just keep it inside of your drawers, you know, take it back to the store if you have the receipt. If not, just give it to someone. There's plenty of people that do want these products. I do believe in sharing what I do have, and I do accumulate a lot of stuff throughout the year. I do have a few empties, but I don't feel that they're significant enough to really do a whole empties video. But I have my trash can right here, and in here I have a few products. I did end up using this Garnier face mask, although the claims say that they're super hydrating mask and it's mattifying, and that throughout time you will see a difference with it mattifying your face. I honestly did not see a big difference in matting my face. I just did see some hydration, but the following day my skin texture was back to the same that it's always been. So I honestly don't know that this did too much of anything for me. However, I mean, I believe you're supposed to use more than one throughout time. So it was only my first time, it was my first try, and I did not see a real big difference in that one time using it. However, I do have other masks that I've used just one time, and I can definitely see the difference instantly. As soon as I've taken off the mask, I can feel the difference in my skin. So I don't know about this guy at all. I feel like it might have been a waste of money. Another product that I have in my empties is this little sample bottle of the Precision Chanel toner that I had in my drawer, and I just used it up because I was running out of toner, so I actually finished the whole bottle. And then another product that I have in this little bin is my concealer, the Better Skin concealer. Now, it doesn't look like it, but it is all used up. I did finish this guy and there's nothing else in here. It's completely done, and I did buy a refill of this guy because I really do like the Better Skin. As you can tell, I love using these two products together. I use this actually more than I've used the foundation. So another product that I have is this L'Oreal Lumi Cushion. I had this for a while. This was my winter shade, and it didn't dry out on its own or anything. I just used it and there's no more product in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean it out, and I'm going to see if I can use a different foundation in here and absorb it on the actual cushion, and I can still use this case because I really do like using the cushion. Something about using your beauty blender with the cushion just kind of makes the foundation melt down and look really nice. So I do want to still use this case, but the product itself is done and I don't have any more in there. And then the only other empty that I have is this Pond's Cucumber Cleanser, which I use to take off makeup. I really do love this stuff, and I did use all of this jar. I have since gotten another jar, but not of the cucumber. I believe it's just the original one, which I do like the cucumber one, but I don't know why I didn't just pick it up in cucumber. So these were basically all of my empties and everything that I want to project pan. Hopefully you do like this series, and if you do, go ahead and express it by giving me a thumbs up. And also, if there's something that you have a question about, go ahead and leave me a comment below. And if you're not already, subscribe to my channel, become a member of my family, and as always, from my house to yours. Love ya.